You need to stop asking the question, tell me about the culture. Why? Because in my experience as a recruiter of almost a decade, nobody actually ever admits if they have a bad culture. In fact, when I take on a new client, what I usually do is go out and do some research in the marketplace by asking other people in the industry, what do people think of this company? And that usually will uncover if there's culture issues. Now, I also advise clients that if they do have culture issues, they just be honest about it. Be transparent. Say, look, we're having some challenges, but this is what we're doing to correct it. And in fact, we would love for you to be a part of making our culture even better. But if you just ask a vague question like, tell me about your culture, most places are going to say things like, oh, we have a great culture. We really promote people from within. People who work hard get promoted. We've got great work-life balance. We've got a culture where you work hard and we play hard. You're going to hear a lot of generic things like this. You're much better to key in to what parts of the culture you actually care about. For example, with work-life balance, you can ask questions like, well, tell me about how much time off you give employees. Tell me about how you schedule that time off. Tell me about how many people actually took the time off. And you can start digging deeper into those areas. Maybe you really care about training and development. And you can ask them, all right, is there a clear career path for advancement? How many people at the company got promoted? Can you give me some clear examples? If you ask questions that are more specific, not only are you going to kind of catch the interviewer off guard, most likely, which is always a good thing in an interview. It kind of gives you a little bit more of the power, but also it's really going to educate you on whether or not this is a position that you want to take. That's the goal of an interview. An interview isn't something that you just try and get past with a bunch of hacks. It's really a time for you to figure out, is this the company that I want to work at? It's also going to indicate to the interviewer that you're serious about the job, that you're thinking at a different level than most candidates, and it might even make them think, which is always a great thing in an interview. But stop asking the generic question, do you have a good culture? Or tell me about the culture.